Welcome to our channel, where we embark on a journey through time to explore the majestic treasures of the Anglo-Saxons. The Anglo-Saxon period, which spanned from the 5th to the 11th century in England, witnessed remarkable craftsmanship and artistry. In this captivating video, we unveil 10 mesmerizing treasures that illuminate the splendor and cultural legacy of this era. Join us as we delve into the stories behind these extraordinary artifacts and their historical significance. Prepare to be mesmerized by the brilliance of the Anglo-Saxon treasures that have truly stood the test of time. So let us begin our exploration of the 10 amazing treasures of the Anglo-Saxons. The Sutton Hoo ship. This is one of the most important archaeological discoveries of the Anglo-Saxon period. It consists of a 27-meter-long ship that contained a burial chamber full of rich and diverse grave goods, such as gold and garnet jewelry, silver vessels, a helmet, a shield, a sword, and textiles. The ship burial is believed to belong to King Raedwald of East Anglia, who died in 624. The Staffordshire hoard. This is the largest hoard of Anglo-Saxon gold and silver ever found, consisting of over 3,500 items. The hoard dates from the 7th or 8th century and contains mainly military items such as sword hilts, helmet fragments, and decorative fittings. The hoard also features some Christian objects such as crosses and a biblical inscription. The hoard demonstrates the high level of craftsmanship and artistic skill of the Anglo-Saxon metalworkers. The Franks casket. This is a small wooden box that is covered with carved panels of bone. The panels depict scenes from various sources, such as Germanic legends, Roman history, Christian stories, and Jewish lore. The casket also has inscriptions in runes and Latin, which contain riddles and puzzles. The casket is a unique example of the fusion of cultures and beliefs that influence the Anglo-Saxon worldview. The Lindisfar Gospels. This is a manuscript of the 4 Gospels of the New Testament, written in Latin and decorated with elaborate illustrations and ornamentation. The manuscript was produced in the late 7th or early 8th century at the monastery of Lindisfar, a center of learning and culture in Northumbria. The manuscript reflects the influence of Celtic, Roman, and Byzantine art styles, as well as the use of animal and interlace motifs that are characteristic of Anglo-Saxon art. The Alfred Jewel. This is a gold and enamel ornament that was made in the late 9th century, during the reign of King Alfred the Great. The jewel has a cloisonné design of a human figure, possibly representing Christ or a saint, holding 2 floral stems. The jewel also has an inscription in Old English that reads, Alfred mech het gewerken, meaning, Alfred ordered me to be made. The jewel is thought to be the handle of a pointer that was used to follow the text in a book. The jewel is a testimony of Alfred's patronage of learning and culture. The Winchester Bible. This is a large and lavish manuscript of the entire Bible, written in Latin and illuminated with over 900 illustrations. The manuscript was produced in the late 12th century at the Cathedral of Winchester, the capital of Wessex and the seat of the Anglo-Saxon kings. The manuscript shows the continuity of Anglo-Saxon art and culture in the Norman period, as well as the influence of French and Italian styles. The Fuller Brooch. This is a silver and niello brooch that dates from the late 9th century. The brooch has a circular design with a central boss and 4 quadrants, each containing a human figure. The figures represent the 4 senses of sight, smell, taste, and hearing, while the 5th sense of touch is implied by the boss. The brooch is a rare example of Anglo-Saxon secular art that expresses a sophisticated concept of perception and cognition. The Ruthwell Cross. This is a stone cross that stands over 5 meters tall and is decorated with carved scenes and inscriptions. The cross dates from the 8th or 9th century and was originally located at the Church of Ruthwell in Dumfriesshire, Scotland. The cross shows the influence of Northumbrian and Celtic art, as well as the integration of pagan and Christian symbols. The cross also contains a runic poem that is a fragment of the Dream of the Rood, one of the oldest surviving works of English literature. The Verelli Book. This is a manuscript of Old English prose and poetry, written in the late 10th century. The manuscript was found in the library of the Cathedral of Vercelli, Italy, where it had been brought by unknown means. The manuscript contains some of the most important works of Anglo-Saxon literature, such as The Dream of the Rood, The Wanderer, The Seafarer, and The Soul and Body. The manuscript also contains homilies and saints' lives that reflect the Christian faith and culture of the Anglo-Saxons. The Domesday Book. This is a record of the land and resources of England, commissioned by William the Conqueror in 1085. The record was compiled by surveyors who visited every county and collected information from local officials and landowners. The record covers over 13,000 places and provides a wealth of data on the population, economy, society, and landscape of England at the end of the Anglo-Saxon period. The record is a remarkable document of the Norman conquest and its impact on the Anglo-Saxon people.